Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. Going to be a semi-hot day, a little bit of a windy day. Got some stuff I'm wanting to do. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, it's been a few days since I picked up a camera. Probably the better part of a week, maybe more. Kind of the way she goes sometimes, a little bit of ups and downs. It was pretty down this time around, and well, you gotta kind of pull yourself out of it, shake it off, and well, get back at your life. You know, you can't sit there all day waiting for someone to call you. And it never happens, right? You know, no matter what you do, no matter what you put out there, it's almost like it's not there. So you pretty much got to make your own future and got to make your own way, and it is what it is, right? Well, a lot has happened in the last week, 2 weeks or so. When you take a break away from YouTube, kind of a deal, your life still goes on, regardless of whether you're there to record it or not. Well, I ended up, as you've seen in the last video, about not going camping on the long weekend, which I guess kind of worked out kind of in my favor because, well, that last long weekend wasn't very much fun. It was cold and wet, so yeah, I know. The camper's okay. The camper's dry. Could have took a little bit of a heater and had a bit of a weekend, but you know, when budget's tight or money's tight per se, and you don't really have the money to waste, then why take the chance on the weekend being good or it being a wash? So sometimes it's best just to pull out and not do it than it is to force it happen and end up wasting money. Well, after that, of course, had a little bit of an editing spree. Edited up some videos, got some stuff up to the social medias. People are still chomping at the bit to see the footage and stuff. I'm doing my best to accommodate them in a quick, timely manner. However, not interfering with the way things are supposed to be scheduled and stuff. You know, it'd be neat to put out all the videos at once. However, it'd be such a overwhelm of videos at once that I'm sure half of them wouldn't even get to be watched because they'd be skipped or lost. So by putting them out like I'm doing, I know it's going to be an extra month or so, but they will filter on down and everything will get to where it's supposed to be, well, when it is supposed to be. It's kind of one of them things. What do you do, right? You can keep some people happy all the time, but you can't keep everybody happy all the time. And kind of it is what it is. The only thing I can do is once the videos are uploaded and finalized, I could probably send messages to the people and saying, hey, if you want to privately view these videos, here's the links that you can view the videos at, and then they can view them, and then when the time comes, I you know, put the videos on scheduler, and then it's all fine. I might end up doing that as it gets closer to the upload day, mainly because, or else they get lost in the shuffle, because I haven't even uploaded the videos yet that are in demand or in question. Well, fast approaching here is vlog 1000. At vlog 1000, I'm kind of been kicking around a few ideas. You know, do I keep going with the vlogs and go for 2000? You know, do I do something special? You know, there is a bit of a poll on these social media pages. If the poll has expired by the time this here vlog goes live, go leave your comment on the social media pages and on your suggestions on what I should do. You know, it's kind of one of them things. I've been doing the whole vlogging thing since 2011. I believe the channel was created October 2nd, in fact. And probably the first vlog would have went up a few days after that. So it's kind of one of them things. Do I continue going? I know it does occupy my time with the shooting, the editing, the uploading. However, again, I created the vlogging channel to pass the time between the Maxwell's World videos. Sometimes there would be 3-4 weeks between shooting Maxwell's World videos where I wouldn't even pick up a camera. And that's why I created the vlogging channel, was to pass the time, keep me on my toes, keep me sharp, or else it's almost like you hibernate until the next time Maxwell's World videos needed to have been shot. Well, we have a little bit of a wind going on today, so that's why I'm shooting inside the garage here. I would like to chase the mower around the yard, do a little bit of pickup and some weed trimming today. However, there's a couple things going against me. One, the heat, and two, as always, I gotta scrape together the motivation to do it. The front yard doesn't hardly grow any grass, but the backyard is starting to look like a little bit of a jungle, especially with the weed situation out of control. With it being fall here, or close to fall, a lot of those garden chemicals and stuff will be starting to go on clearance. So, providing they still have it in stock, I was considering stopping by a retail store and seeing what they had for product and maybe picking up 6 or 8 bottles that are on a clearance sale, tucking them away till next year. Because being these weeds weren't sprayed, weren't took care of this year, they are going to need to be double hit in the spring next year, or else they're going to have a more of a head start than what they already do. But pretty much, guys, going to go in and do a couple of things, get cooled off a bit, come back out, fire up the lawnmower, and chase it around the yard. Well, hello YouTube, here we are. A little bit of an update. Well, chased the mower around the yard, got some trimming left to do. However, got a little bit too hot here, just want to cool down a little bit. Not 100% sure if I'm going to continue with all that today or put it off till tomorrow. That's the thing about tomorrow, is it's always a day away. I like to deal with these weeds, but I'm not sure exactly how to deal with them this year. Wasting the chemical for only, a month or so left. However, it could be a long, drawn out fall, and the weeds could be longer than that. So of course I got to do a couple of things, and we're all good in the yard. I was thinking about doing some organization. I don't know if the wood box project is going to happen this year or not. Again, it all depends on the fall and all the things that go on then. If the wood box project happens, then we're good to go there. If not, then I would like to move the old wood box into the corner. One, it'll open up the yard that much more, and two, if and when I do build the new one, then we can just swap it all out. I know I do have wood to deal with, however, most of it will be burnt up by then. I was going through my fire pit videos, and I have enough videos to span through September and October, and by November I will have needed to film more fire pit videos. Like I've mentioned before about the fire pit channel going through a name change. So if I can film more fire pit videos, even if they're another year or two, it's not like they will be wasted, because it'll just end up transferring over to the new channel, and then it'll all work out. The new channel is going to be a broad range of pretty much everything. All the stuff I don't really want to put under the Maxwell's World heading will be part of the new channel. So we'll have to see how it goes and how things work out from there. I don't react well with heat. I find I get too hot really fast, even if I'm wearing minimal amount of clothing. And then once that happens, I'm pretty much SOL. You know, you get the head pounding, you get a headache going, you get nauseous, you get nasty, and you pretty much got to shut her down until you cool on down. So, you guessed her, gonna go in and do a few things. Hopefully things cool down, because I'd like to continue on today, but if not, there's always tomorrow. Here we are. A little bit of a later evening update. Well, having a fairly decent evening. Kind of nice and quiet, nice and relaxing. Just, well, getting the old game plan out for next week. I got, well, a long list of things to do. Everything from getting back into touch with the Topper people, finding out what's going on with the warranty claim, to checking the post office box, picking up lumber for the upcoming project, and, well, various other things. Like I mentioned earlier about checking on the weed chemical, seeing if it's on sale yet, and things like that. Probably should check my weed sprayer, just in case it's no good. Then I know I should or can buy one if I find one on sale. It's kind of weird how your mind works, or at least my mind works. If I ever could plug it into a computer, there is things that are going on in my mind that I think most people would be afraid of, because I know sometimes I'm overwhelmed and baffled with what I pull out of the corners of my mind as well. But pretty much, guys, gonna go in, fire up the TV, see what's on TV for the evening, see how well everything goes, and around we roll. Well, hello YouTube, here we are with a bit of a closing update. Well, it was a good day, semi-quiet day. Chased the lawnmower around the yard, so got that much done. Didn't get back to doing the trimming this evening, but there's always tomorrow, I suppose. Like to do some organization, some movement in the yard a bit. Keep in mind, fall is around the corner once more. And this year, I don't want to be caught flat-footed. I need to make me a return to the hardware store of the material and such that I purchased for the trailer, because I don't think there'll be much building going on this fall. I got some other projects that need to get done before then. I would really like to build that wood rack that I've been putting off for a couple of years now. There is Pay It Done project number 2 happening in the basement coming up, so I got to get all the preparations done for that and all that other stuff. So the money from the returns would come in handy when it comes time to, well, do those projects. But pretty much, guys, remember, we do have a post office box for all your fan mail needs. Send me a letter, send me a decal, send me an item that you want to review or so. And if you write me a decent letter, I will write you one back. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.